IROKANI HOHETO. This is a band who I have wanted to return to for a little while, and I'll be honest, kind of skipped my mind for a few weeks, but I am back to check them out after I was looking through my list of bands that I must absolutely catch up and find out more about. And this one was one of them because I've only heard one of their songs. It is at the time of release their most recent one, and it was just incredible. It was full of really clever production, really great songwriting, and so here I am to check out, I think, the only other music video I can see from them. It's called Mirror. This one came out a year ago, and it has 10,000 views. It already looks just like the production values look good. It looks like it should be something with more than 10,000 views. This is a band who only have like 1,000 subscribers still. So, and you can see I even put the bell on for this band. So this is a band who I'm definitely interested in. Let's see what this song Mirror sounds like though. This is the, this is the only other music video I can find from them. And definitely if you guys are enjoying this, then do check out this and their most recent single. Anyway, let's find out what it sounds like. Mirror. What am I expecting? Some good songwriting. If it's anything like the other ones, some crazy, bizarre production and just fun, like guitar pedal choices. I mean, I can already see it over here. I can see his guitar pedal. I think we're going to get some more crazy sounds. I mean, look how where does that? I think just goes off. His pedal board just sort of disappears somewhere over here. I'm expecting some craziness. Let's have fun with this. This song's called Mirror. Immediately coming in funky and a bit weird. Definitely all about the build up at this point though. That bass line. Loving this kind of simple groove. It's really building up the tension beautifully. Let's play it off. Waiting for the beat to come in. Oh, the build up is intense. Oh, that's nice, like a really brief chorus, and then we're back into that sort of groove again. I like how this bit's steady in the riff, but the chorus is the only bit where we really get chord development. Keeps that tension building. Ooh, okay. I love that kind of really frantic, urgent feeling it's got. Ooh. Now the chords are dropping down. That's nice. That was a really cool, short but very effective bridge there. Woo. Background to that riff. I gotta say, that there, and I love their logo. That was quite a frantic song. So definitely very different from the other song in a lot of ways musically, but that sense of being really just a lot for your ears to take in was there again. This is a song which is full of sounds, frantic, it's throwing a lot at you, and that seems to be their style. Now this was really interesting because like I said, the verses were all about building up a sense of tension. You've got that fast moving groove, that thing's like the riff running over, but at the same time, the bass is sort of like very quickly walking around and laying down this sort of riff of its own. And everything about this song, even the drum beats, a lot of the drum beat is very sort of, light on the snares and everything, and very much about sort of the kick and building up that sense of tension, that rumbling sense of tension underneath. And then when you burst into the chorus, you get this nice melody and the chord pattern starts to shift and everything, the whole bottom end of the song that up until that point had been sort of like in this repeating sort of riffing over and over and over, almost like the bass line and the riff of the song were kind of like chanting. It was almost like that, the way they repeat and repeat and repeat. Suddenly when you get into the chorus and the chord starts moving, everything sort of frees up and it shifts, and it means that the chorus kind of has this freeing sound, freeing feeling, freeing sort of sense that the tension's been broken. And that to me is a really good way to write a chorus. If you've got like that kind of build up, that kind of sense of a sort of tension that even comes through in the guitar effect, a slightly wobbly guitar effect. It's got this nervous sort of frantic feel to it. And then when you get to a chorus that breaks free of all of that and sort of lets you sort of feel like, oh, okay, I can relax a little bit and sing along to the chorus. That's nice, but it's a very short first chorus, then straight back into that tension. I really like how that the song's structured like that. But what was really interesting as well is that bridge before the last chorus. That was a very short bridge. I mean, it was about the same length as a middle eighth. It was just like a few bars. But it just had this bit where the chord pattern goes down, 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 down. And again, it's like trying to sort of like, it's trying to lower down the tension, but it's also bringing you down. It's stepping down and down and down, which means that as it's walking you down, it means that the last chorus can come in with a bit more of that triumphant crescendo feeling, because you go down, 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 and there's a lot of room for you to come back up to bam, the chorus. And again, it's all about playing with the emotion of the listener, taking you in a certain direction so that the chorus can feel rewarding when it comes in. And for me, that was just really masterfully achieved. I mean, you listen to the pre-chorus before the chorus comes in. I think about here. Even, again, that snare, it's kind of like a little bit of a cool sort of rhythm on there. And the only thing that's really stable is the kick. Very tense, funky kind of tension. It's a very funky kind of tension, which makes it fun. But then it all frees up. Nothing about it feels repetitive anymore. And I mean repetitive in that sort of good way. But that sort of funky tension is released and everything just becomes like this nice sing-along chorus. I love the way it works. It's a great song. Really enjoyable. I think the band definitely have got a lot of potential. I'm surprised they've only got just over 1,000 subs. Any band who's got less subs than this channel, that's a crime. I'm surprised they got so few subs. But at the same time, 10,000 views on a video is pretty good, but again, I think they deserve more views on the video as well. This is a band who definitely have a lot of potential. I hope it gets realized. I hope folks like yourself do listen and subscribe to it. And by the way, I should point out as well, if you like finding new Japanese bands, we've got our Discord link below as well. It's been going for years. If you go on there's loads of people talking about Japanese music, sharing the music they love. So please do feel free to get involved in that. But yeah, this to me is a band who I would definitely recommend watching. I'm excited about this. I enjoy this, and I would be very much into listening to more of them. But let me know what you think down in the comments until I hopefully see you very soon in the next one of these videos. For now, ciao, ciao.